You know that box in your kitchen that heats up your leftovers in like a minute? Well, what if I told you it started its life as a top secret weapon of war? Seriously. Today, we're going to unpack the absolutely wild, accidental invention of the microwave oven. So, picture this. It's World War II. Victory literally depends on who has the best tech. Everyone's scrambling, the brightest minds on the planet are locked in a race to build the next big thing, the next game changer. And that weapon of war ended up cooking your dinner. How? Well, the story is just incredible. It's all about accidental genius, a really sticky mess, and yeah, a few explosions along the way. Let's get into it. All right, so our story doesn't start in a kitchen at all. Nope, we're starting on the battlefield with a piece of military tech that was absolutely crucial to the war effort. Okay, so at the very heart of this new radar technology was this thing called the cavity magnetron. And you have to understand, this device was a total game changer. It let the Allies build radar systems that were way smaller and way more accurate than anything before. We're talking about spotting enemy planes and submarines with a precision that was just unheard of at the time. So this amazing tech was invented in the UK, but Britain was getting hammered in the war and they needed help making a lot of these things, and fast. So in this super secret mission, they brought it over to the US. The contract to mass produce them, it went to a company called Raytheon. And that is where we meet the hero of our story. Now, the guy who's about to invent the microwave, he wasn't some PhD physicist from a fancy university. Not even close. He was the classic American underdog, a true self-taught genius. I mean, look at this. Percy Spencer dropped out of grammar school when he was just 12 years old to go work in a mill. But this guy had a fire in him. He joined the Navy and just taught himself everything. While other guys were sleeping, he was up at night, on watch, teaching himself calculus, physics, chemistry, you name it. He basically willed himself into becoming one of the world's leading experts on radio tech. And don't just take my word for it. His raw talent was so obvious that even the top scientific minds in the country were just blown away by him. The head of the U.S. Office of Scientific Research and Development, Vannevar Bush, said Spencer earned the respect of every physicist in the country by absorbing it through his skin. He just had this intuitive feel for how things worked. So, that brings us to the big day. It's 1945. Spencer is at Raytheon, doing his thing, working on a live radar set that's humming away, powered by one of those incredibly powerful magnetrons we were just talking about. And as he's standing there, he notices something weird, a strange warming sensation. He reaches into his pocket and pulls out a gooey, sticky mess. His snack, a peanut cluster bar, had totally melted. The invisible energy from the magnetron had cooked it right there in his pocket. Okay, now here's the crucial part. Pretty much anyone else would have been like, whoa, that's dangerous, or hey, I think this machine is broken. But not Percy Spencer. His brain was just wired differently. He didn't see a problem, he saw a possibility. He realized this wasn't a flaw, it was a feature. He found a brand new way to cook. So did he write a long report? Nope. He immediately jumped on this crazy idea. He put the radar work on hold and started experimenting right then and there. And let me tell you, the results were, well, they were pretty dramatic. First up, popcorn. He grabbed some corn kernels, put them near the magnetron, and bam! The kernels started popping like crazy, flying all over the lab. It was a mess, for sure, but it was also undeniable proof. This thing could cook food, and fast. And just like that, the world's very first batch of microwave popcorn was born. So what do you try next? An egg, of course. He put an egg in front of the machine, and a curious colleague leaned in for a closer look. Big mistake. The microwaves were cooking the yolk from the inside out, building up a ton of pressure until, kaboom, the egg exploded right in his colleague's face. Now, messy as it was, that explosion was actually a huge scientific win. It proved that the microwaves cooked from the inside out. Okay, so with the proof of concept messily established, Raytheon was like, we've got something here. They filed a patent super quickly in 1945, and by 1947, they had the first commercial microwave oven ready to go. Its name, the Radarange. But when I say oven, I don't want you to picture the little box on your counter. The first Radarange was an absolute monster. For starters, it was nearly 6 feet tall. And get this, it weighed 750 pounds. That's like 3 or 4 full-grown adults. It even needed its own plumbing for a water cooling system. And the price? A cool $5,000 back in 1947. To put that in perspective, that's about $70,000 in today's money. So yeah, this wasn't for your average family. We're talking big restaurants, military bases, that kind of thing. And Percy Spencer, the genius who started this whole revolution with a melted candy bar, his reward for this world-changing invention, he got a grand total of $2. Yep, $2. It was just the standard company bonus for any employee patent. Incredible, right? So the big question is, how did we get from that 750-pound behemoth to the little box that's in pretty much every kitchen today? Well, it wasn't an overnight thing. It took another 2 decades of hardcore engineering to shrink that monster down. The real breakthrough came in 1965. Raytheon, remember they're a military tech company, bought Amana, a company that makes regular home appliances like refrigerators, and that was the magic combination. Raytheon had the microwave tech, and Amana knew how to build stuff for the home kitchen. It was the perfect match to finally tame that beast. And that led to this, the 1967 countertop model. It cost $495, which was still a lot of money, but it wasn't $70,000. For the first time, it was actually something a regular family could consider buying. This was the real start of the home cooking revolution, the moment the microwave began its journey into all of our lives. So what everyday thing do we use that started as something completely different? I mean, the microwave oven has got to be one of the best answers ever. It's just such a powerful reminder that huge, world-changing inventions often don't come from where you'd expect. They can be sparked by a moment of pure curiosity, by an outsider who sees things differently, and in this case, by a melted candy bar in the pocket of a self-taught genius.